Rufus Emiterio, 1:05 a.m. Death cast is hitting me up as I'm beating up my ex-girlfriend's new boyfriend to death. I'm still on top of this dude, pinning his shoulders down with my knee, and the only reason I'm not clocking him in the eye again is because of the ringing coming from my pocket. That loud death cast ringtone everyone knows too damn well, either from personal experience, the news, or every shitty show using the alert for that dun 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 effect. My boys, Tago and Malcolm, are no longer cheering on the beatdown. They're dead, quite, and I'm waiting for this punk Peck's phone to go off too, but nothing, just my phone. Maybe the call telling me I'm about to lose my life just saved his. You gotta pick it up, Roof, Tago says. He was recording the beatdown because watching fights online is his thing, but now he's staring at his phone like he's scared a call is coming in for him too. The hell I do, I say. My heart is pounding mad fast, even faster than when I first moved up on Peck, even faster than when I first decked him and laid him out. Peck's left eye is swollen already, and there's still nothing but pure terror in his right eye. Those death cast calls go strong until 3. He don't know for sure if I'm about to take him down with me. I don't know either. My phone stops ringing. Maybe it was a mistake, Malcolm says. My phone rings again. Malcolm stays shut. I wasn't hopeful. I don't know stats or nothing like that, but death cast fucking up alerts isn't exactly common news. And we, Emiterios, haven't exactly been lucky with staying alive, but meeting our maker way ahead of time. We're your guys. I'm shaking and that buzzing panic is in my head, like someone is punching me nonstop because I have no idea how I'm gonna go. Just that I am. And my life isn't exactly flashing before my eyes, not that I expect it to. Later on, when I'm actually at death's edge. Peck squirms from underneath me and I raise my fist so he calms the hell down. Maybe he got a weapon on him, Malcolm says. He is the giant of our group, the kind of guy who wouldn't be helpful to have around when my sister couldn't get her seatbelt off as her car flipped into the Hudson River. Before the call, I would have bet anything Peck doesn't have any weapons on him, since we're the ones who jumped him when he was coming out of work. But I'm not betting my life. Not like this. I drop my phone. I pat him down, flip him over, checking his waistband for a pocket knife. I stand and he stays down. Malcolm drags Peck's backpack out from under the blue car where Tago threw it. He unzips the backpack and flips it over, letting some Black Panther and Hawkeye comets hit the ground. Nothing. Tago rushes toward Peck, and I swear he's about to kick him like his head is a soccer ball, but he grabs my phone off the ground and answers the call. Who you calling for? His neck twitch surprises no one. Hold up, I ain't him. Hold up. Wait a sec. He holds out the phone. You want me to hang up, Roof? I don't know. I still have Peck, bloodied and beat in the parking lot of his elementary school, and it's not like I need to take the call to make sure Deathcast isn't actually calling to tell me I won the lottery. I snatch the phone from Tago, pissed and confused, and I might throw up, but my parents and sisters didn't, so maybe I won't either. Watch him, I tell Tago and Malcolm. They nod. I don't know how I became the alpha dog. I ended up in the foster home years after them. I gave myself some distance as if privacy actually matters and make sure I stay out of the light coming from the exit sign, not trying to get caught in the middle of the night with blood on my knuckles. Yeah? Hello. This is Victor from Deathcast, calling to speak with Rufus Emiterio. He butchers my last name, but there's no point correcting him. No one else around here to carry on the Emiterio name. Yeah, it's me. Rufus, I regret to inform you that sometime in the next 23 hours, I interrupt, pacing back and forth from one end of the car to the other. You're calling after 1. It's bullshit. Other deckers got their alert an hour ago. Maybe if Death Cast called an hour ago, I wouldn't have been waiting outside the restaurant where freshman college dropout Peck works so I could chase him into the parking lot. Yes, you're right. I'm sorry, Victor says. I'm trying to stay shut because I don't want to take my problems out on some guy doing his job, even though I have no idea why the hell anyone applies for this position in the first place. Let's pretend I got a future for a second. Entertain me. In no future am I ever waking up and saying, I think I'll get a 12 to 3 shift where I do nothing but tell people their lives are over. But Victor and others did. I don't want to hear none of that don't kill the messenger business either, especially when the messenger is calling to tell me I'll be straight wrecked by the day's end. Rufus, I regret to inform you that sometime in the next 23 hours, you'll be meeting an untimely death. While there isn't anything I can do to suspend that, I'm calling to inform you of your options for the day. First of all, how are you doing? It took a while for you to answer. Is everything okay? He wants to know how I'm doing? Yeah, right. I can hear it in the stunned way he asks me. He doesn't actually care about me any more than he does the other deckers he's got to call tonight. These calls are probably monitored, and he is not trying to lose his job by speeding through this. I don't know how I'm doing. I squeeze my phone so I don't throw it against the wall painted with little white and brown kids holding hands underneath a rainbow. I look over my shoulder, and Peck is still face first on the ground as Malcolm and Tago stare at me. They better make sure he doesn't run away before we can figure out what we're going to do with him. Just tell me my options. This should be good. Victor tells me the forecast for the day. It's supposed to rain before noon and later on as well, if I make it that long. Special festivals, I have zero interest in attending, especially not a yoga class on Highline, rain or no rain. Formal funeral arrangements and restaurants with the best Decker discounts if I use today's code. I zone out on everything else because I'm anxious on how the rest of my end day is going to play out. How do you guys know? I interrupt. Maybe this dude will take pity on me and I can clue in Tago and Malcolm on this huge mystery. The end days, like, how do you know? Some list, a crystal ball, calendar from the future? Everyone stays speculating on how Deathcast receives this life-changing information. Tago told me all about the crazy theories he's read online, like Deathcast consulting a band of legit psychics, and a ridiculous one with an alien shackled to a bathtub and forced by the government to report end days. There are mad things wrong with that theory, but I don't have time to comment on them right now. I'm afraid that information isn't available to heralds either, Victor claims. We're equally curious, but it's not knowledge we need to perform our job. Another flat answer. I bet you anything he knows and can't say if he wants to keep his job. Screw this guy. Yo, Victor, be a person for a minute. I don't know if you know, but I'm 17. 3 weeks from my 18th birthday. Doesn't it piss you off that I'll never go to college, get married, have kids, travel? Doubt it. You're just chilling on your little throne in your little office because you know you got another few decades ahead of you, right? Victor clears his throat. You want me to be a person, Rufus? You want me to get off my throne and get real with you? Okay. An hour ago, I got off the phone with a woman who cried about how she won't be a mother anymore after her 4-year-old dies today. She begged me to tell her how she can save her daughter's life, but no one has that power. And then I had to put in a request to the youth department to dispatch a cop just in case the mother is responsible, which, believe it or not, is not the most disgusting thing I've done for this job. Rufus, I feel for you, I do, but I'm not at fault for your death, and I unfortunately have many more calls to make tonight. Can you do me a solid and cooperate? Damn. I cooperate for the rest of the call, even though this dude has no business telling me anyone else's. But all I can think about is the mother whose daughter will never attend the school right behind me. At the end of the call, Victor gives me that company line I've grown used to hearing from all the new TV shows and movies incorporating Deathcast into their characters' day-to-days. On behalf of Deathcast, we are sorry to lose you. Live this day to the fullest. I can't tell you who hangs up first, but it doesn't matter. The damage is done. Will be done. Today is my end day. A straight-up Rufus Armageddon. I don't know how this is gonna go down. I'm praying I don't drown like my parents insist. The only person I've done dirty is Peck, for real, so I'm counting on not getting shot, but who knows? Misfires happen too. The how doesn't matter as much as what you do before it goes down, but not knowing is still freaking shaking me. You only die once after all. Maybe Peck is gonna be responsible for this. I walk back over to the three of them, fast. I pick Peck up by the back of his collar, and then slam him against the brick wall. Blood slides from an open wound on his forehead, and I can't believe this dude threw me over the edge like this. He should have never run his mouth about all the reasons Amy didn't want me anymore. If that had never gotten back to me, my hand wouldn't be around his throat right now, getting him even more scared than I am. You didn't beat me, okay? Amy didn't split with me because of you, so get that out of your head right now. She loved me, and we got complicated, and she would have taken me back eventually. I know this is legit. Malcolm and Tago think so too. I lean in on Peck, looking him dead on in his only good eye. I better never see you again for the rest of my life. Yeah, not much life left, but this dude is a fucking clown and might get funny. You feel me? Peck nods. I let go of his throat and grab his phone out of his pocket. I hurl it against the wall and the screen is totaled. Malcolm stops it out. Get the hell out of here. Malcolm grabs my shoulders. Don't let him go. He's got those connections. Peck slides against the wall, nervous like he's scaling across some windows high up in the city. I shake Malcolm off my shoulder. I said get the hell out of here. Peck takes off, running in a dizzying zigzag. He never looks back once to see if we're coming for him or stops for his comic and backpack. I thought you said he's got friends in some gang, Malcolm says. What if they come for you? They're not a real gang. And he was the gang reject. I got no reason to get scared of a gang that let Peck in. He can't even call them, or Amy. We took care of that. I wouldn't want him reaching out to Amy before I can. I gotta explain myself, and I don't know. She may not want to see me if she figures out what I did, end day or not. Deathcast can't call him either, Tago says, his neck twitching twice. I wasn't gonna kill him. Malcolm and Tago were quiet. They saw the way I was lying onto him, like I had no off button. I can't stop shaking. I could have killed him, even if I didn't mean to. I don't know if I would have been able to live with myself or not if I ended up snuffing him gone. Nah, that's a lie, and I know it. I'm just trying to be hard, but I'm not hard. I've barely been able to live with myself for surviving something my family didn't. Something that wasn't even my fault. There's no way in hell I would have been chill with myself for beating someone to death. I storm towards our bikes. My handles are tangled in Tago's wheel from after we chased Peck here, jumping off our bikes to tackle him. You guys can't follow me, I say, picking up my bike. You get that, right? Nah, we're with you, just not happening, I interrupt. I'm a ticking time bomb. And even if you're not blowing up when I do, you might get burned. Maybe literally. You're not ditching us, Malcolm says. Where you go, we go. Tago nods, his head jerking to the right, like his body is betraying his instinct to follow. He nods again. No twitch this time. You two are straight up shadows, I say. That's because we're black? Malcolm asks. Because you're always following me, I say. Loyal to the end. The end. That shuts us up. We get on our bikes and ride off the curb, the wheels bumping and bumping. This is the wrong day to have left my helmet behind. Tago and Malcolm can't stay with me the entire day. I know that, but we're Plutos, bros from the same foster home, and we don't turn our backs on each other. Let's go home, I say, and we out.